Have you ever had the question to yourself, what the hell is wrong with me? And you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're searching for this answer of what is going on? What's going on up in here? You know, I'm such a knucklehead. What is going on? What is this disconnect that I've got? Well, this year I decided to go ahead and start documenting my question. My question to myself, what the hell is wrong with me? And when I question myself, the question is, what the hell is wrong with you? That's what I'm asking myself. As I'm walking and talking and recording my own thoughts, I decided to open this up and create a channel. It's just my random thoughts. They're my ideas. You may not agree with them, but it doesn't matter, because guess what? 55 years I've dealt with this and I have overcome my struggles, and maybe you'll pick up some tips. Maybe you'll pick up some strategies that I've used. You know, there are laws, there are principles, and if you follow this, then maybe it'll help you. You know, I decided to, again, to open this up as a channel, so if you want to comment, if you want to subscribe, do it. If you've got some questions, guess what? I'll find some answers. I'll be glad to record some other topics of discussion, and we'll open it up. We'll open it up for discussion, and we'll look for some answers together. So come join me on this journey. We will find out some answers of what's going on up here. See you soon. The other day, I went to a seminar. Well, it wasn't a seminar. It was a continuous education for a license that I hold, and so it was funny because there was probably 800 people there. So they had a check-in. So their check-in, they had an alphabetical order. So you had A through H, and whatever. They had it like the alphabet cut up in 10 sections. Okay, so there are 10 different lines, and part of it was for each 5 letters or whatever. We're down through there, and so Amanda Haley went with us, and her daughter, and so Pat's daughter. And I wanted to sign her in. So I'm looking for the H's, and the guy standing in front of me. I'm 55 years old at the time, and the guy standing in front of me. There's these lines are like 20, 30 people deep in every line, and so I'm wanting to make sure I'm in the right lane for the H. So, guys standing around, I said, I'm looking for the H's. I hope I'm in the right lane or in the right line. And he looks at me and says, "This is A through G." And I'm just standing there looking at him, because in my brain, I'm trying to figure out where is H in that scenario. And he's staring at me, and I'm staring at him, because my mind's just racing, wondering, should I stay where I'm at, or should I move over to the next line? I was hoping he would just say, you need one lane over, or one line over, or hey, you're in the right line, And so finally, I did ask him. I said, so am I in the right line? And he said, you want to be one more over. And I said, fantastic. And I moved on over. Now, I try to make it kidding, but when I left there, I was crying. Because at 55, big businessman, and I don't even know the alphabet. Stupid or something? What the hell's wrong with me? There was a time, third grade, sitting in class with all my friends, you know, we're normal class, and teacher, Mrs. Jones, says, or, you know, all of a sudden another teacher walks in, and Mrs. Jones and the teacher talk for a second, and then Miss Jones says, Vance, I want you to go with Sally here. I was like, okay. So what do you do when you're in third grade and the teacher tells you to go with somebody? You just go. And so I got up and went with Sally. And we went to a different room. And as we were walking down the hallway, you know, I didn't even think about asking her, you know, what are we doing? Where are we going? I was just following her. We walked into this other room, and there was 3 other people in the room, 3 other kids. And if you can imagine, when I walked into the room and I seen the other 3 children, 3 kids, my peers, I knew it was a special ed class. Because I knew those other kids. And I knew that they were in a special ed classroom. They tried to fix me back in third grade. It just didn't work. I guess there's something that's disconnected. Doesn't really matter, because I've learned strategies. And you know, we have computers, we have spell check, we have dictation now, and I use it all, every bit of it. And so strategies to get by. But I had to mentally accept. I have to accept it. Do not create a domino. Do not create excuses. Acceptance, and create a plan, a strategy to accomplish the goals and dreams. Hey, V here, and I wanted to say, if you're still watching, then you need to subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe now. And hey, let's take this journey out there. Let's help some folks. You know, there's a lot of people that need to hear the message they've got a little disconnect. Maybe they have a family member. Could be a child, could be themselves, you know. I'm here to help men, young men, and maybe help them with their sons, maybe help, you know, them themselves understand what's going on up here. And even if it's in themselves or in the family member, might be their son, might be their daughter, but we're here to help. Put a comment in below. If you have a topic or a subject, put that in below and we will talk about that. We'll discuss it, and we'll get it out there in the open, and that way we'll find some answers. Here's the thing. For 55 years, I kept this suppressed. For 55 years, I didn't want anybody to know what was going on up here. And I decided this year is I was going to seek out some answers. And I found a lot of answers this past year. And so I'm ready to share that with a lot of other people. And I know it's going to help everybody that sees this, that's a part of it. Not just the subscribers, but just the people that see it. So subscribe below, subscribe now, support this channel so that we can expand it and reach a lot of people that need this message. So see you soon.